Hello, welcome. Today I would like to do a reading on tWitch. I need to look into him, and I didn't look up his birthday, but he came to me intuitively a couple weeks ago, and I didn't go into it for some reason, and then I forgot about it, and now I remembered. So the same thing with Nick Carter. It's like all the people who died too soon, suicide. So I don't know anything about Nick Carter either. I mean, I know that he was suicided. I think that he was the one. I'm getting I don't know if this is true or not, something about an intentional overdose, but he didn't do it or something. In tWitch, this was just straight up out of the Clinton handbook. It was like alone in a hotel room, fell off a balcony like that other kid. I don't know if he did or not. I just know his face, but let's see what Twitch wants to tell us, and we'll go from there. Oh, three's a party. Oh boy, we might need to look this up. He was tired. I might need to look him up. What's his, I don't know if there was, I'll tell you in a second. Okay, what's his story with his wife? He had a partner of some kind. I'm guessing it was a wife. Okay. So we're just looking at tWitch, and I need to look up, I'm going to write this down. I need to look up Ellen's birthday, tWitch. Twitch's wife. I might need to pause you. I'm going to pull or explain these, and then we'll go from there. There are no major arcana. Well, there's one major arcana card here. This is secrets. And it's water sign. This is the moon. No, it's the star. Oh, the star is not. The star is Aquarius. So this is a sword. This is air. Communication. Their birthdays are, I don't know, Libra and Gemini too. You're reaching for the stars. This can also be an addiction. Your head is in the stars. Okay, there's our one major arcana card. I don't know if this is him or the wife or Ellen. Could be all three. This is the first card that flipped is a Three of Cups. So to me, what I got was three people in a marriage. This could be a representation of like Twitch, Ellen, and Twitch's wife. There's an agreement here of two people. If someone went behind his back, this could be a representation. And I'm getting that it's these two, the wife and Ellen. And there was money. Shocker. Shocking. So cups are waters. So that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Here's wands. This is fire. This guy's like ridden hard and put away wet. He's just battle worn. This is a 9, right? Yeah. And you're almost at completion. He's almost done with his battle. I wonder if he's been trying to intuitively to connect with a lot of people, or if when you transition, I don't even like to calling it death, but when you transition, so there's a hard 3-day rule for me, and that's a minimum. And sometimes it just depends on what's going on. But when you're in transition, you're in resting or something, he might have just woken up, or he's trying to get his story out. I'm getting he's like tired from like trying to explain it. So he was a hard worker. These are pentacles. This is an earth sign. Earth is nice and stable. You rarely see them on the front page, other than Brian, the McCabe or McAlbert drama. He's the only earth sign. So he was a hard worker. Big deal. Nothing was really happening with his money here in this one moment. I wonder if he grew up poor, or if there was always a fear of like being out on the street. Maybe he grew up on the streets and he was always fearful of losing what he had, or maybe he grew up on the streets. He was a hard worker. He worked hard. This is a specialized, I don't know what he did for Ellen. Sound, or he was like, I don't know. I just got sound. So maybe on her studio. And he was generous with his money. Was he worth more dead than alive? Well, we have two kings here. We have a King of Pentacles. This is Daddy Warbucks. This is big money. And we have a King of Swords. The King of Swords is very articulate, decisive. He's a king. So these two strong males, I don't know if he had a dad figure, maybe he had uncles, brothers. These are two very strong males. This male is, well, he can cut your head off or shake your hand. He's also does not get lost in la la land. He doesn't think about the past. He's prepared for the future, and he's looking right now in this present moment. He's a great communicator. This is Daddy Warbucks. This is Daddy Money right here. I wonder if tWitch was the Daddy Warbucks, because what was his money situation? I don't know if he was worth more dead than alive, but perhaps the 3-person party saw him as a meal ticket because she didn't want to be out in the cold. Where's our church? Here we go. Were they having relationship problems? Somebody was pondering, what's going on? What am I doing? Maybe I need to travel. Maybe they were having relationship problems. I don't know if they had any children. I just had a really sad thought that these might be the children that never got to come. That's okay. If they had children, this would represent the children. This could also represent the children that didn't get to come in this this round. He needed outside validation. Big deal. A lot of athletes need outside validation. He does well with constructive critic. Like, he does really well when people are cheering for him. Was he a dancer or a rapper? He likes to be on stage. Someone is grieving and walking away from what no longer serves them. This is, and we have a knight. Like, someone's walking away. Is this the wife? Or is this tWitch? Was he walking away from his, did he leave Ellen? Did he leave his wife? He was ready to take action. Something was calling him, and he was ready to move on. Whether it was Ellen, whether it was the wife. Well, if they ruled it a suicide, I'll straight up tell, well, it was not a suicide. I don't know what they ruled it as. But when he came, and I haven't been doing it much lately, but when Ethan used to come, I would just talk straight to him. And I don't think he was ready. If they did call it a suicide, then that will also tell us that he was worth more dead than alive. We're gonna use some of Ashley's cards, Reckoning. And I have questions. I'm gonna Google it as soon as this might be a two-parter, because I want to know, well, if they rule it a suicide, what was going on with his relationship stuff? Was he breaking up with his wife? Were they fine? Did he have health insurance? Why is Ellen? I mean, she's to me dark side. We didn't get any dark side stuff here. Technically, there is no dark side. I don't think tWitch was dark side. Oh, did he get fired from Ellen? Ooh, because it's evil demons. There's Ellen at work. Fake to death. We were just talking about Ellen. Oh, and someone helped me with the name. It's the same wife, ex-wife or girlfriend. This is a fake death. Twitch Live? No, we just got false. It is a female. Go down the rabbit hole. She did have an accomplice. We need to look up Ellen stuff. Oh yeah, we have some red flags. They got it wrong. Oh, he's of the white light. He believes in a higher power, God. Look at the DNA. Oh, it's a cult. Yep. I just figured that out. Oh, and there's perversion. This is the afternoon traffic card. Oh. Was Ellen running the afternoon traffic and tWitch found out? Because he really struggled with it. They had success on the outside. But there's a missing key. Wait a second. I think what happened was, I don't know if they called it unalived, but I think what happened was he figured Ellen, she's a demon in her own right, alleged, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, and that's not alleged. She was running the afternoon traffic or a section, or she was involved somehow in the afternoon traffic card. Did they say he was crazy and wanted revenge? Was he a whistleblower? I wonder if he was about to blow the whistle on the afternoon traffic card. The $150 billion industry hides in plain sight. It's the worst kept secret in America. Well, actually, they think they're royalty. This is actually a bloodline thing that comes from Atlantis. You can find it in all of our presidents. They all go back to Edward III, I think. It was around 1600. I was off on 100 years about something in history. Okay. Google it. Oh, there are no facts here. This is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Don't come for me. I'm literally a chick with a tarot deck. I'm not presenting any of this as fact. I just like history. And there's gaslighting and manipulation. They were at a crossroads. All right. This is yikes. I think what we just got, and I'm going to look Ellen up because I might just pause you and come right back. I think tWitch was I don't really want to know, but I'll just say what I think happened was, in conclusion, I think tWitch, just like Britney Murphy, I saw that comment that she was going to write a book. And I didn't repost the Ashton ones because we've come a long way in a year. It was hard to. But I think tWitch was also going to whistleblow on the underground traffic. And he was worth more dead than alive. I think that the wife and Ellen, were in a three-person, that was the triangle that we got, the Three of Cups. the Three of Cups. I think this is Twitch, Ellen, and the grandma. And the wife. And then they went behind his back and made a contract, the Two of Cups, and made a commitment. I think this is Ellen and the wife made a commitment behind his back. I think he was worth more dead than alive. He might have grown up in the streets, or he was afraid of being in the streets, but I think the wife was afraid of losing the money. If he left her, then she wouldn't have got the money. And I think he was also going to blow the whistle on this interesting tunnel location that would have exposed this $150 billion industry. And I think that Twitch was unalived because of the same reason that Britney Murphy was unalived. We've gotten a few of those that were about to blow the whistle, and Kim Porter was the other one. And I think he was worth more dead than alive, and I think he was going to blow the whistle on the perverted cult triangle, like the enigma of, I think Winston Churchill said that about the Russians. It's like a Russian doll inside. You think you figured it out, and then you get to open another one. There's no one person that I know of at the top. It's an entity. It's like layers. And I think Twitch became a liability, just like Britney Murphy. And he was also worth more dead than alive. He was a liability alive. He was going to either talk. And I think the wife knew all about it. And I think she worked with Ellen to coordinate whatever happened to him. I thought he was like alone in a hotel room. He was not alone, I'll tell you that. He was like visited by, what is it, the Men in Black? But I'm getting it was like a no joke situation. He was sitting on a chair when it's almost like you either come with us or don't. But the option was like, you're not going to walk out of this room if you don't come with us. Sell his soul. And he didn't sell his soul. Good job, bud. Makes the next round won't be very hard when you're ready. If anyone intuitive is getting him, I think he's trying to communicate, like share his story. He doesn't want to be forgotten. If he has children, I wouldn't be surprised if he has 2 children, or he wanted to be a father and have a couple of children. And he might be the moneybags. He might be the daddy Warbucks of that situation. Did Ellen get any money? We don't really need to read on Ellen. That's like reading on Auntie Deb. What a waste. That's right. I haven't watched any of the Karen Reed stuff. So in conclusion, Twitch, I think, was also going to be a whistleblower. And I think his wife worked with Ellen to put an end to that situation. I think that if he was in a hotel room, I thought I remembered seeing that. He was not alone. They were like Men in Black. And I mean, what are they called? They're like hitmen, but they don't call themselves the hitmen. They're like the enforcers or something. And they don't play. And they are trained. So in conclusion, I think that Twitch had the same, I think he wanted to whistleblow on Ellen and the 150 billion worst kept secret in America, afternoon traffic. And I think that they did to him what they did to Britney Murphy. Just so you guys know, I have a content violation, or like my account is in jeopardy on TikTok for posting the ChatGPT thing. Trying to set some standards here. I need integrity. But with that being said, let me know what you guys get. I'll I'm going to look this up. I don't really want to read on Ellen because I feel like she's like Auntie Deb. She's like a shell of a human and she's just a puppet. Yeah, maybe on, no. All right. I love you all.